Hey guys, this is Lorenzo from Board Riders Review, and today I have some Pendoflex boards. You know, Steve surprised me by how many different shapes he actually makes and how many different things he can do. But basically what Steve does is he hollows out the back part of the board right here. He takes the glass, the foam, the stringer, everything, brings it down to the glass on the other side, and then he fills it in with foam. He does some pretty proprietary stuff to give us some flex from the tail. When you put your foot on the tail, it flexes the board back here like that. Kind of like a Fiberflex skateboard. If you've ever ridden one or seen one, they flex quite a bit and they project you. Coincidentally, I just rode one last week and it's pretty awesome. But anyways, I got to ride this little 22-inch wide fish, 5'6", I believe, twin keel. Super fun board. It was a small day today. It was about 2 to 3 foot. Just really fast down the line. I was able to get up pretty quick because it's so wide. It's a thin board, but it's really wide, like across. So it still has a lot of volume, but once you get up on it and just start pumping down the wave, it's a lot of fun. You know, I was able to do a lot of sprays today. I struggle a little bit with the wide tail, but once you figure out how to ride it, it's a lot of fun. So, you know, this is like one end of what Steve has. One of the funnest boards I rode today was this single fin. This one's about a 6'3", I believe, and he's got the cutout here, but he just went ahead and put the rubber foam up there. But it's a single fin, and it just looks like a standard kind of single fin. But the cool thing is, I mean, he's got a nice shape, nice rails down at the back, but he's got this fin that flexes, and it just flexes from side to side. It flexes at the base a little bit, flexes here. And this thing worked like magic. I mean, today I actually had more fun on this than I did on that, which I thought it was going to be the other way around, but really interesting. A couple days ago I had these two boards out, kind of a fish board, similar design. This one's a 6'3", I believe, and this one looks like a 6'8", maybe a 7. Same thing. Probably a 4 to 6 foot day. What I experienced with these guys, little thrusters, really fast down the line. We had some really kind of bigger sets come through, maybe 6 foot faces, and pretty walled up, so we really had to go fast to make it a ride. And I was able to do that in these boards. It was pretty amazing. I kind of was hanging on. So it was a pretty cool experience. Made me look good. So once you get on the make your bottom turn, get on the face of the wave, you can literally feel the pumping of the board with the back, just mini flexes that just kind of project. In the first few waves, I struggled with where to put my weight and how to manage my feet positioning and how to propel it forward. And once I got it figured out, it turned into a really fast board, and I had a great time. Also surfed this one. This one blew me away more than any of them, I would say. The fact is, this thing's a 8'2", and so it seemed like a lot of board. And again, we had probably a 6 foot set come through, and it was cool because I could paddle in really easy. And if I would shoot straight down the wave, I could arc it and it would pivot it would just bend just enough at the tail here where it'd make a sharper bottom turn, and I could pump it down the line. And if I wanted to, I was able to just treat it more like a short board. It blew me away. You know, I wanted to say it turned like a 7'6" or a 7'0", but there was times where it behaved like a 6'5", maybe on a good sized wave. You know, it would just pivot right off the tail. It just made me these nice quick bottom turns. I didn't have to dig my toes into the board, so it was really, really cool. Look up pendo.com and get all the information on there from Steve. They got a huge history of their involvement with the surf industry. Started in the 60s, and just super cool, nice people to deal with. And Steve's a blast, Cher's a blast. They're both artists, and so they're super fun to be around.